Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the M&M podcast. I'm your host, Manasi.
And I'm Mehr.
Wait, Meher, are you wearing your headphones?
No.
Get them real quick, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and join from my phone.
All right.
Okay.
In the meantime, let's introduce Shiza.
Hi.
This is Shiza. And
Hi.
one thing Meher, Shiza, and I have in common is we went to the same middle school.
Yeah.
And that's what this episode is going to be all about. Embarrassing middle school stories.
And maybe elementary school stories, because I have really embarrassing moments then too.
Yes. Just our embarrassing lives in general.
Oh my god. We're like terribly embarrassing.
Also, Shiza, if you don't mind, when you spin, your audio kind of like cuts out for a second when you go back.
Sorry. Okay.
I mean, you could keep the laptop on your lap and then spin around.
Good idea. No, I'm too weak for that. But I think we can all agree that the one who has had the most embarrassing middle school moments was Mehr.
Yes, I agree. Meher still has embarrassing moments.
Oh.
Meher is just an embarrassing child altogether.
I see I haven't missed much. I mean, I can list like 3,000 embarrassing middle school stories.
Just every day of your middle school? Because 3,000 stories is like one a day.
Yeah,
3 years.
basically.
Wait, there are 3,000
Yeah.
days.
Wait, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Sorry. That's wrong math. Wait. 1,000 would have been, so that's like 3 stories a day.
That's like years.
Yeah, 3 stories a day. So-
Yes. Okay, and what about it? I literally started with the worst impression too. I went to school, first day of school, hot pink leggings with glitter on it. A beautiful, beautiful Justice t-shirt. I was honestly Kendall Jenner before Kendall Jenner was Kendall Jenner, okay?
We're rocking it, Mehr.
I was the blueprint. People aspired to be me.
Wait, was this 6th grade?
Yeah. I was
My-
the cheerleader.
Oh,
a little-
hold
I
on.
was
I want to see Meher as a cheerleader, shaking pom-poms and going, "Go middle school!"
No, we don't. Yeah.
Whatever.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll get them out of you someday. My first
Yeah.
day of middle school was in a hot, sweaty school uniform. It was in India.
Oh, lovely.
That's deep. I don't remember my first day of middle school. Or any day of middle school, actually.
Is it just one blur of like,
Yeah, I can't remember anything from then. Except, like, there was this one dude. He was really annoying me that day. And
you're spinning again?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm so used to that. Okay. So basically, he wouldn't stop bothering me in class. So I kicked him in the balls.
Whoa.
Oh, that's nice. As you should. Girl boss.
It was in our science class, and the teacher was gone, and then he screamed. You know, it was like my best moment, okay? It wasn't embarrassing for me, but it was embarrassing for him.
I mean, as you should, but like,
As
did you
you
get
should.
punished?
No, the teacher was kind of creepy. I think he was a bit...
Oh, dang. Wait, what subject was this? What subject was this?
science in, like, 6th
Okay.
grade.
This makes sense. I don't know why it does. It just does.
It just, the maths. Okay.
The math adds up.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
No, except, it's not math, but like...
The
yeah.
science
Anyways.
is finally sciencing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
What
so
else
I
is-
think in my middle school, the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me was the basketball team.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
And I could go off about this for a long time, but I will try my best to
You have
shorten.
before. You have before.
No,
and
I
I've
know,
had to
but-
listen to you talk about your basketball team for like 50 hours.
No, that's because
Minimum.
you asked the questions. You were like, "Oh,
I
what about
didn't
this?"
ask
Oh,
the questions.
yes, you did. You literally asked, "Oh, but like, weren't you on the team? Weren't you good?" The answer was no. No, I sucked big time.
But then don't do the team then. Hacks, guys. Don't join a team if you're bad.
And that's why I quit the next year.
As you should.
I quit athletics a week before 8th grade. I was like, you know what? I'm not going through this again. Instead, I'll take health class, get that credit out of the way.
Yes.
Exactly.
Wait, I
Wow.
thought athletics was an after school.
Oh my god! Didn't y'all get like married in health and like give each other the ring things? And it was like it made so much drama.
I got married to
Oh, yeah.
Couple
amazing.
goals right
I was
there.
the best
Honestly.
wife you could ever ask for.
Wow. How was the divorce though at the end?
Oh, we never got to.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So for context, the topic we were doing at the time was like child planning. It was like showing how expensive children could be, because that's what health class is about. So it was basically like this partner activity where you get paired with one person and you both research and find things together, like all the costs for taking care of a child. And because our health teacher, I loved her by the way, but she was very dramatic in a good way. She was amazing. But yeah, she kind of made it this whole story of like you get married to the other person. And in my health class, there was like 11 girls and 1 boy. So most of us had wives.
Yeah, there were only like 2 guys in our class, I think. 3.
Yeah.
No, 4. I think it was. I don't remember. It was somewhere around there.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So we all got like those rings that 3-year-olds get, like those hot pink glitter with a bow on top.
It was amazing.
I loved it. Yeah.
Wait, Manasi, who are you married to?
Do you know her?
Ah, yes. Oh
She
my
was-
god, yeah. I haven't talked to half these people since.
It would be so weird to meet all these people again and think that they're now in 10th grade.
Where?
Oh, they.
Exactly. But like think of half the people in our classes, right? Back then, especially because I go to Emerson, I have seen none of these people again. Like all those annoying boys.
Oh, dude, I literally had to.
Oh,
sit
I have
next-
those. I have to sit next to a bunch of those annoying boys.
Are they still just as annoying?
Yes, they haven't
Really?
grown. Actually, some of them are like okay now. There's this one kid who was super annoying in 8th grade, but he actually isn't that bad now. He is in one of my classes, and he's like actually okay.
Something about boys in middle school, I don't know what it was, but they weren't even funny.
They didn't know what deodorant was.
Oh god, they did not.
It was always those boys who would like talk to each other in a suggestive way that were also homophobic. So that's kind of
Right?
Then you talk to your best friend like that, dude.
yeah. Why are you talking to your best friend like that, bestie? Are you really sure you're homophobic? You should rethink.
Glass.
The closet is literally glass. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to my basketball team. So while I was so at first I made the team and I was like pretty stoked because I thought I'd be one of those cool athletic kids with the popular gang, like just being so cool and stuff. And then I made C team and I was like, oh, dang. I mean, okay, still pretty cool, I guess, like, athletics and stuff. And then I feel like as time went on, I was just so miserably pathetic compared to the other people. And like just in general, I was really bad. I tried throwing it and I'd miss like literally every time. I hated that class. I was on the verge of tears so many times in athletics because we'd just be doing drills going back and forth all the time and I would suck. That eventually it came to this point where I'd only be put into the games for like a minute and a half, which was probably the required amount considering it's middle school, because like every student has to play for like a minute and a half.
Oh,
Just from
my condolences for
And
your self-esteem.
and the only game that we won that entire season was the very last game. Like our entire C team only won the very last game, and that was the one game that I had like a minute of playtime in. So
You were technically good. It's just you were
Technically.
not good.
No,
Yeah.
because see, even before that in like elementary school, I was like so bad at like playing tag and stuff. I'd always be the person who was targeted to get out first, or like, you know, the person who'd be chosen last, or like, you know, oh no, the teams are unfair. We have Manasi on our team. At least give us like this person. It'll be more balanced. You know, like I was that person.
Oh,
So
that's sad.
so I eventually became the person who would like stay out of recess and like read a book inside with another introverted slash extroverted friend who would draw stuff. And then so that's why when I made the basketball team, I was so stoked. Like I was like, I'm in athletics now. And then everyone else was benching like 45 pounds while I was struggling with just the bar, no weights added. So that explains my current form of noodle arms and noodle-like
That's
existence.
nice. No, you know what? Elementary school, I was a monkey bar kid. You know those kids on the monkey bars who would be like sitting on top of it and then like jumping off and then flipping for like 3.5 hours, and then nobody would like. Everyone would be like, "Why is this kid like? Is this child is gonna pass away if she keeps going?" And like, and then middle school came. Middle school, I was actually pretty good. Okay, like it's sixth grade. You know how we had the pacer?
Yeah.
Every time we would have the pacer, I would keep running until I'm like about to die just so a guy wouldn't win. Because that was the type of feminist I was. I was like, we are not letting any of them win. I have to win. And I did, okay? It was good times. And now I run like freaking Naruto. Like with my arms, like I don't remember how to run over quarantine. That's what happened. I can't run.
See, this
I'm
is
like-
the difference between Mehr and I. She is a successful athletic kid, while I am a lost hope child
Oh
who
no,
gave up.
I had my golden years. Now I'm
No, dude,
I-
my golden years was when I was in elementary school. I went to this small school where it was like 17 people in the entire grade, and there were only 3 girls, and I got first out of those 3 girls, and I carried
Wow.
that gold medal with me. Like,
as you should.
no, and then the next year there were 4 girls, and that 4th girl beat me. So like I had, as a 6-year-old, I was pro athlete against 2 other people.
Good job. Shiza, were you athletic?
Yeah, you've been awfully silent.
I've been waiting to say something. I couldn't think of anything. But no, honestly, I wasn't. Actually, I think one time in elementary school, we had to do the pacer test. And this one dude was supposed to go before me, but then he made me do it. So I had to run late, like after everyone else. But it was embarrassing. So then I just ran to the side in the middle of it while everyone else was watching me. And I had to ask the coach if I could leave. So then I left and went to the bathroom, and I hid there for like 20 minutes, just sat there like a little loser. And I was just in disbelief. It was terrible, you know?
Oh, yeah. There's lots of sitting alone at lunch reading a book for me. It's okay. At least some person might have been like, wow, what a smart intellectual child there is sitting reading instead of looking at their phone during lunch. And that would have been the school counselor who was like 60, but that's fine. It's fine. Someone liked me and thought I was like cool. Oh my God, my sister came in the room. It's Hannah Hamid, everyone.
Oh my God, hi, Hannah.
Oh my gosh, it's a celebrity.
I'm a
Hannah,
celebrity.
Tell Hannah that I'm saying hi.
Yeah.
tell Hannah.
Hannah, say hi.
Hi to me,
Yes.
specifically, exclusively.
Say hi, Shiza.
Hi, Shiza.
What about me?
That's good enough.
She doesn't matter.
Good move.
Whoa.
Stop licking me. You heard that, guys. I'm a VIP or whatever.
Yeah.
No, Shiza, that's just because we have a terrible messenger. Like, Mehr fails to carry messages properly.
I could be the new messenger. I could you.
Yeah. I trust you more than Mehr at this point.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, honestly, I think the only fun I've had in middle school is probably, what do you call it? You know the video production thing, the broadcast.
Oh.
Yes.
Embarrassing as hell. Okay, every single episode I filmed, it was embarrassing. Okay, I did most of it for male validation. look where I am now.
But can we talk about? I thought y'all were so cool. Okay, I was like Fly TV. That's the gang right there. You know how many times I have begged my friends to be added in one segment, and they all were like, "Sure," and then they were like, "Oh, you
should've
exist."
asked me, I would have said no in a jiffy.
I wanted to be in it so bad.
Y'all were the popular Desi gang, and I
What?
wanted to be with you
Yeah.
guys so bad.
God, dude, I'm blushing
Wow.
right now. Wait, yes. Oh my god, I just remembered like the worst, most embarrassing moment I've ever had in history of 6th grade. No, 7th, 8th. I don't remember. It was terrible. Okay, so you know how there was the theater arts program, right?
Mm.
So basically, Miss Cortez was just like, "Oh, you should audition for this role," and I'm just like, "Okay, I will." So I auditioned for the play, and I just like, I got this in the bag, dude. I got this, and I didn't get it because right when it was my turn to audition, I stood up right there, and my crush was there too. So I started panicking, and so then I was just like standing there. I was freaking out. Oh, there was also this other guy I hated who was also there. I started freaking out. I was just like, "Oh, geez, oh, dude." So I started panicking, and then I just stood there, and then Miss was just like, "Do you want me to have everyone leave so you can do it?" I'm just like, "Yes, please." So then everyone had to leave while I did my audition, and it was embarrassing for me. It was terrible. So then when I was done, she made me call the people to come back inside.
Oh.
Oh.
Alcohol to the wound, dude. It was cherry on top. It was terrible.
No, but like the fact that it's so embarrassing when you have to deal with emotions and other 12-year-old people, like they
Oh my
fail to
God.
grasp. Like once I was just in general having a bad day, and all of that melted down in orchestra class when like I tried out for a solo and I did not get it. And I was just like it was like the cup overflowed and it was like the last drop, you know? Like I started crying in class and then everyone thought I was crying because I didn't get the solo. And like everyone thought I was really petty and like they would talk bad about me in front of me. And I was just like no, like they were packing up their lockers and I heard people say like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot handle this anymore. Why is this happening?" So it you know,
Oh my god.
Mm.
Dude, that's
Oh my God. Speaking of orchestra, all the violinists, all the musicians are gonna come at me, and like the whole like classical musicians are gonna come through this door as I say this, whack me on the head, and it's gonna be triggering. Okay.
you're making me
I was-
scared because like I'm one of those people.
I dropped my violin during a performance.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Everyone does
I
that.
dropped it.
How do
I
you
dropped
drop
it, and it
Wait, did it
like,
break?
yeah.
That wasn't
Yo.
Do you know how much an instrument costs? You can
Yes,
buy
it's
a person.
freaking expensive.
It broke.
Let's
Like,
say five.
did the bridge break or did like the strings break or what?
The whole thing.
Oh my god.
Like it's smashed to pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna act this out. They get to see the video, you don't. So ha.
No, I will be giving an audio description of what Mehr is doing. Okay, Mehr awkwardly finds a place to put her camera. Is the phone
Okay,
gonna
so-
fall?
Basically, I was walking. Okay, so I was supposed to like introduce the song and talk about the piece, and because I was like, first chair.
Ooh.
I was yeah, and then I dropped my violin. Imagine my credibility just going down. Okay. Good thing I moved from that school a week after that happened. That's the best part. Okay, so I walked in.
Like
with
you
my
drop your
violin.
violin as like your last impression and then you just walk out of school.
That was my legacy. Okay, and then I walked in. I was like, okay, so this piece is good because here's the moral of the story: don't wear heels.
Just don't take
To-
orchestra.
No, don't wear heels to an orchestra performance, and don't be Mehr because Mehr doesn't wear heels.
That's so true.
And so I went like this, and then I fell. I almost fell off the stage. Okay, I
Oh.
landed on top
big
of
was
my violin. My entire body weight fell on this wood. Okay, it literally like bro. Do you know how like the amount of times I cried after that, and everyone just hated me for it? So yeah, Now it's the story
This-
of how I quit
this just-
orchestra.
This just goes back to how middle schoolers can't handle emotions. Because
Yes.
like if anyone else is experiencing something, literally nobody knows how to help. Like if there was a kid who was like crying in class, people would not be like, "Oh, are you okay?" They'd be like, "Haha, emo kid," or like, making fun of you for it.
Okay, like I was in social studies and we were doing a presentation, and so my teacher was just like, "Okay, it's your turn." But like that day, I had already failed a math test, and she was screaming at me. So then my teacher was just like, "Okay, your turn to present." So it was a really easy presentation too. It was supposed to be an easy 100, but I started crying and panicking in the middle of it, and then everyone was just staring at me. And then
Right?
right after, yeah, exactly. So then right after, this dude, he was just like, "Oh my God, you were crying."
Exactly.
I know, I was. And I was cool about it. I was just like, yeah, I was just, I just acting.
No, because the staring and the silence is the worst part.
I know.
Because they're all just looking at you, and you're wishing that, like, the more you look at me, the worse it's gonna get, and the more I'm gonna feel like crying. So please stop looking at me. Just pretend that you don't notice a very noticeable expression on my face, and things would be okay.
Even if
Oh
I'm
my-
in front of the classroom, just like
Yeah.
turn around,
Exactly.
See, but
Just don't look at me.
here's what happened, right? Speaking of presentation, this wasn't embarrassing for me. This was funny for me. I feel bad for that kid. Actually, no, I don't. It was kind of funny. So we were in class. You know those kids who would have their pants down to where you can see the underwear? He was giving a presentation and his pants fell off. It was the highlight of my life. I was like, what?
Oh
is
my
happening?
God.
I know. And then it was bad because the teacher started laughing, and then he was like, oh my God. And then we were all like, oh Lord, okay. And then the teacher was like, it's okay. And then that kid was mortified. I want to meet that kid. He was actually like,
Wait, was that in Fowler? Or?
no.
Oh,
I would have liked to know who it was.
I know.
here's
You know what was fun? You know what wasn't embarrassing?
what? Me being friends with me. It's been amazing. I know. What's with the silence?
Anyways, so
Okay.
8th grade science. Yes.
Mehr and I were in the same 8th grade science class. And for people who don't know, 8th grade was the year Mehr and I met. And science class was the class we vibed in so hard.
Listen to our pod. He probably doesn't. He hates us.
Oh,
Yeah. We annoyed him after school. Me and Manasi would go up to him after school and he'd be like, get out because I cannot deal with any of your, like, I'm sorry.
No, because we are hilarious. Remember we made that one TikTok about a quote that he said?
Oh,
What was that quote that everyone age is just a number?
what?
Oh, age is just enough.
At one
That's
point.
For a sec, but then I came back then. What?
I mean, okay, our 8th grade science class was truly the highlight of my day.
Wait, I have a joke. Can I tell
Yes.
it? Hold on.
Yes, Shiza, please tell us your jokes.
Did you guys hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers?
No, what happened?
He'll stop at nothing to avoid them.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
I don't know something else. I don't even get it, but
No, because negative numbers don't end.
no numbers end.
Exactly. They'll stop at nothing.
I don't
Do
get
y'all
it.
want to hear? Do y'all want to hear a pickup line?
Sure.
That
Oh,
sent
now I
people?
get it.
Okay. Are you diarrhea? Because
Oh my God.
love for I can't.
Stop
Love.
it.
I got a better joke for you, but it takes a little bit of brain power to understand it. So, Meher, if you don't understand it, that's okay. Okay, anyway, back to the real joke. Hey, Shiza, have you seen that new tractor movie that came out?
Tractor?
No,
but I have seen the trailer.
Oh!
that was really.
Question.
Come on,
Oh,
you gotta appreciate my sense of humor. Come on now.
I
That was
just
good.
It was.
sense of
It
humor.
was. Where did you get that from?
It
100
was
jokes for 50-year-olds?
hey, dude, it was better than your unfunny so-called joke statement.
I wrote a song about a tortilla.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, no. It's more of a rap.
rap. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, that is way better. And that was all the time we had for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. New episodes come out every Monday. And let us know what you think in the comments. Until next time, bye for now.